Hello children, let's go to the next lesson. Yes, so open your textbooks. We'll go to the second lesson, that is My Home, Your Home. Open to page number 14. Right, so on page number 14 you have a small activity that would be given as an assignment. So let us come to the next topic, that is My Home, Your Home. Right, so let us see what is there in this lesson. Now come on to page number 15 children. Now I would be reading, please underline wherever it is necessary, I would guide you. Now, once upon a time, there was a little mouse called Misty. So, a small mouse, the name of the mouse is Misty. He lived in the country. Okay, the word country is written in blue. You have a small box, see, check for a small box onto your right hand side, a yellow color box where you have got the meanings. Country is here open space away from towns. So a place which is away from the town is called as a country. There was an open space. So a mouse by name Misty, it used to live in the countryside. So Misty is a mouse which used to live in the countryside. One day, he asked a little mouse called Mickey from the city to visit him. So there was another mouse. The other mouse name is Mickey. Now, where did this Mickey live, children? This mouse used to live in the city. So, Misty Mouse invited Mickey Mouse to visit his home. When Mickey arrived, they sat down for dinner. So both the mice, they both sat together to have a very good dinner. Misty gave him barley and cauliflower to eat. Now see again the word barley is written in blue. So you can cross check the meaning of it. Barley, it is a cereal like wheat or rice. So barley is a grain or it's a cereal which is like either wheat or rice. So Misty gave his friend Mickey some barley and cauliflower to eat. Mickey was surprised. Really, he said, you do not eat well at all. You should see how I live. I have all sorts of fine things to eat every day. You must come to visit me. It is really very nice to live in the city. So what Mickey was telling to Misty, Arey Misty, you are only giving me barley and cauliflower. You don't have any other food item to eat. Okay, then you come to my home. I live in the city, no, I have got different varieties of things to eat. Little Misty did just that because what was affordable or what was possible for Misty, he served his friend Mickey. After a few weeks later, he went to the city to visit his friend. So, after a few weeks, what did Misty do? He went to his friend's house, Mickey, who lived in the city. Mickey took Misty to a cupboard. So where did his friend Mickey take? He took Misty to a big cupboard. It was in the kitchen of the house where he lived. So where does mouse or mice live in the city, children? They live in our houses. Yes? So this Mickey took Misty to a kitchen. They climbed onto the lowest shelf. There, behind some stone jars. So in the kitchen you find variety of things. So he found some stone jars. Stood a big bag of brown sugar. Little Mickey not a hole in the bag. Then he invited his friend to have some sugar. So what did Mickey do? He took him to the kitchen. Yes, from there he took him to the cupboard. Then they came to the lowest shelf. Down the cupboard shelf they went. Then he saw a big bag of brown sugar. Okay, then what did Mickey do? Little Mickey nod. See the spelling, children? Gnawed. You will pronounce the word as nod. G is a silent letter. So, what is the meaning of nod? Now, come on, take your pencil, underline the word nod. Okay, underline the word nod. Gnawed. And the meaning of nod is to bite. B-I-T-E. Bite. So, what did Mickey the mouse do? He bit a hole in the bag and then he gave some sugar to his friend. The two little mice nibbled and nibbled. See, we have got another new word, nibbled. N-I-B-B-L-E-D. Now let us write the meaning for this. Come on, underline the word N-I-B-B-L-E-D. Underline the word nibble. Nibble means to take small bites. To take small bites. Misty thought it was the most delicious thing he had ever eaten. Right? What did Misty think? Wow, such a wonderful and beautiful, tasty sugar I have ever eaten. Why did he think like that? Do you know, children? Because Misty never used to get all such food in his countryside. Yes, in the place where he lives. So, only two things he used to get every day. One was barley, the other one was cauliflower. But here the Mickey, he gave him big bag of brown sugar to eat. The cook, Mary, wanted to get some flour. How lucky Mickey is. So what did he think? Wow, Mickey is very, very lucky. He thought as he ate. So when Misty was going on eating the sugar, it was thinking, Arey, Mickey is very, very lucky. He is eating all such good food. Suddenly, the door opened with a bang. What happened all of a sudden? The kitchen door, opened with a big bang, big sound. The cook, Mary, wanted to get some flour. So, who came into the kitchen now? Mary. She was the cook over there. So, she came to take some flour. Run, whispered Mickey. So, what did Mickey tell to Misty? Come on, run, my dear friend, run, run. They ran as fast as they could. They rushed into the little hole from where they had come in. So what did Mickey do? He said, come on, my dear friend, you run. So both of them, they ran together to the hole where they came. Poor Misty was shaking all over. See, again we have the word was shaking all over in blue. Let us see the meaning of it. Was so scared that his body was shaking. Why the body of Misty was shaking, children? Because he never used to steal the food like this and eat, no? Nobody was there in his home. He was a very free bird. He used to eat whatever he used to get. But Mickey was not like that. He was living in a city and that too in a kitchen. So he was very much afraid of the people who used to come inside. So Misty was shaking. However, Mickey said, That's nothing. She will soon go away. Then we can go back. So, what did Mickey say? Arey bhai, my friend, you don't worry. You don't shake like that. That cook will go away very soon. No problem. Again, we'll eat something else. After the cook had gone away and shut the door, they stole softly back. See again, children, stole softly back is blue in color. Let us come to the meaning. Went back very quietly. So again, slowly after the cook left the kitchen, they quietly they came back. This time, Mickey had something new to show Misty. He took Misty into a corner on the top shelf. So now he took Misty to the top of the shelf. A big jar of raisins stood there open. So, what did they find, children? They found a big jar of raisins. You know what are raisins? Now come on, underline the word raisins and write the meaning over it. R-A-I-S-I-N-S. Raisins. Raisins are the dried grapes. So, what do you mean by raisins, children? They are the dried grapes. After much tugging and pulling, they got a large raisin out of the jar onto the shelf and began to nibble at it. So, after some struggling, they got a big raisin out, a large raisin out, and they started to bite the raisin. This was even better than the brown sugar. So, the tasty of raisin was very much good when compared to the sugar. Misty liked the taste so much that he ate it as fast as he could. So Misty liked it very much. So he ate the raisin very, very fast. All at once they heard a scratching at the door and a sharp, loud meow. Now, this time what did they hear? They heard a very big sound near the door. And what was the sound? It was a meow. So, what is a meow? Who is a meow? Yes, it's a cat. What is that? Asked Misty, alarmed. So, Misty was very, very shocked. Alarmed means shocked. You see somebody coming, you don't know, suddenly, oi, Bapre, what happened? So, that is called shocking. So, Misty was very much shocked. He said, what is that? Mickey whispered, shh. Then he ran as fast as he could to the hole. Misty ran after him. So, what did Mickey do? Cats, they eat the rats. So, they are the favorite food. So, when he heard the meow sound of the cat, Mickey ran very fast to the hole. Even Misty also followed him. As soon as they were out of danger, Mickey said, that was Bella, the old cat. So, who was that meow? It was a cat. And what is the name of the cat? Bella. She is the best mouser in town. If she catches you, you are lost. So, she's a very big cat who catches mouses very quickly. And once she catches, she will eat it. So, Mickey was telling her, hey, she's a very big cat, my dear friend. If we fall into her trap, we are gone. Finish. Ho gaya chapter. That is really terrible, said Misty. Bapre, very dangerous. Now, let us not go back to the cupboard again. So, Misty was so much afraid that she said, Baba, now we will not go to the cupboard. We will stay here only. No, said Mickey. But I will take you to the cellar. Okay, this time not in the cupboard. We'll go to the cellar. Now cellar is written in blue, children. Now let us see the meaning. Room below ground level in a house, often used to store things. So what is a cellar? It is a very big room which is under the ground, like it is almost below the ground, where you can store so many things. That room is also called as a storeroom. There is something special there. So Mickey was telling, Arey, we'll go to cellar, my dear friend. There we have something very special to us. So Mickey took his little friend down the cellar stairs. So slowly both of them, they ran down to the cellar. They went into a big cupboard where there were many shelves. So where did they go in the cellar, children? They went to a very big cupboard. They were having so many shelves. Why do we have shelves in the cupboard? To keep all the things on the rack properly. On the shelves were packets of butter and sugar. So what did he find now? He found butter and sugar. There were tins of grains and jams. So again he found some grains and jams also. Overhead hung bunches of onions, and there were spicy pickles in jars standing about. So overhead again is written in blue. Let us see the meaning, children. Above the head. Okay, overhead means above the head. So what are all the items did the two mice see in the cellar, children? Let us see. They saw butter, they saw sugar, they saw grains, jams, onions, pickles, and so many other things. It smelled so good that it went to little Misty's head. So all of them were smelling so beautifully that Misty took the smell of the food. He ran along the shelf and nibbled at some grain here and a bit of butter there until he saw a specially rich, delicious smelling piece of cheese on a funny little stand in a corner. So Misty was so surprised to see so many things. He ran here, he ran there, he took a bit here, he took a little bit of cheese, he took a little bit of butter, he ate a little grains. Okay, all the food he took little. Then he could see a beautiful big piece of cheese that was smelling so tastily, and that was placed on a stand. He was just about to put his teeth into it when Mickey saw him. So what did Misty do? He saw a beautiful piece of cheese on a stand. So he went near the stand to eat the cheese. Suddenly Mickey saw. Stop, cried Mickey. That is a trap. What did Mickey say? Stop, my friend. Don't eat. It is a trap. What is a trap, children? A trap it's a small instrument which is used to catch the mouse. Okay? Misty stopped and said, what is a trap? That thing is a trap, said little Mickey. The minute you touch the cheese with your teeth, something comes down on your head. Then you are dead. So what did this Mickey say? See, if you go and touch the cheese with your mouth, with your teeth, then something is going to come and fall on your head. And once that thing falls on your head, you are dead. Then little Misty looked at the trap, and he looked at the cheese, and he looked at the Mickey. So Misty did not understand anything. Oh, Bapre, like this also will be there. So he looked at the cheese, he looked at the trap, and he looked at Mickey. If you will excuse me, he said. Who said? Misty said. I think I'll go home. So Misty was telling, if you could give me a small excuse, I'll go to my home, my dear friend. It's nice to have brown sugar, raisins and butter, but I don't want to be frightened to death. So, what did Misty say? Yes, my dear friend, you are very happy. I am also very happy here. I am very happy to eat butter. I am very happy to eat sugar. I am very happy to eat raisins. But I am very much frightened at what time my death is going to come. Because they will keep the tracks, so children. So when people keep the tracks, if rat doesn't or mouse doesn't see, it will fall on the track and it would be dead. I would rather have barley and cauliflower to eat and eat in it peace and comfort. So instead of eating all the different varieties, I am very happy where I can eat my barley, my cauliflower. I can live very peacefully and I can spend my life comfortably. So Misty went back to his home and there he stayed for the rest of his life. So what did Misty do? He said, come on my dear friend, we are very good friends. Now I am very happy at my home only. I am going home and I am staying there. So Misty is very happy at his own home and Mickey is very happy at living in his own home. So whosoever's home it is, they feel very comfortable, very relaxed to live in their own homes. Yes or no children? Suppose when we go to our relative's house, the way how we are living in our home, can we live in our relative's house? No. So we will be happy, we will be very happy, comfortable, feel comfortable in our own home. So, did you get the meaning of the lesson now, children? Yes? So, my home, your home. So, my home is different from your home. So, both the homes can never be the same. Yes, children, did you all like it? Thank you.